maybe desk right now. I'm not sure.
Do you know this light?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know if I know him or if I'm just the observer. I feel like maybe I'm just standing on the ground, like off to the side, and he's kind of like not charging, but sort of walking regally through, not noticing me. He's got his eyes lifted up and focused on the distance, and it doesn't feel like there's a battle or anything like that. But okay, I think I'm sensing that I am a woman there. I like a peasant type woman. I maybe I have a long blonde hair. I have like a little kerchief type thing tied on my hair, like covering the top of it. But it seems to be mostly loose and it's really long. And it's pretty plain. It's like a dress with like an apron tied over it type of thing that's part of the dress, and plain brown shoes, like I want to say they're like kind of like clogs a little bit maybe, or like a rough shape that's similar to that. Yes. Okay, they're showing me like a windmill now. That's kind of funny, but okay, there's wheat. There's I don't know if we're in or near a wheat field. Just golden wheat. I can see the sun shining on it. It's really pretty. Okay, I'm holding a basket now with a small towel covering what's inside. I think it's just little loaves of bread. I let me see. The night is further on now. I see the back of his horse as he moves further away. I guess it's like he's patrolling, is what it is. So yeah, that makes sense now. So he's just walked through. I don't know. It doesn't feel exactly like a village. Maybe more open than that, but it seems like there's just a scattering, maybe a few other people around. But I don't feel threatened. If anything, he seems kind of arrogant, or maybe just preoccupied.
And what are your emotions in this moment?
tough. The body of me, of Brianna, I feel energy going through me right now. It's and I feel kind of like there's like a little bit of I don't know if I'd call it a burning sensation, but in my stomach, it's like, but this woman, she, I don't know what she's feeling. I mean, she feels pretty normal, just kind of like watching. I get the sense there's something to do with the loaves of bread. So, like, I don't know if she's selling them at a market, or I kind of think maybe she might be giving them away. She might be sharing them with people who need them.
I want you to go to close that scene and go to a moment where you will know what happened with those loaves of bread.
Okay. Yes, there's little children, and they're very dirty and ragged, and I myself, I don't think I'm perfectly clean either, but they're in worse shape than me, and I just.
Do you know these children?
Okay, that's what it is. I think I'm feeling their hunger. It was like a hungry burning. I don't I don't think they're mine. I think I went to someone's home, or like maybe like an orphanage type place, someplace where they live. But they do know me. They're looking up at me with those wide eyes, just sort of like beseechingly, like, help us, feed us. They're desperate. I don't know how many there are. It doesn't feel like a lot, like an overwhelming amount. It's maybe like like I don't know, maybe half a dozen or so. They were just outside, standing in the dirt. I do get the feel of like one of those, like a outdoor water pump, like a cistern nearby. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So yeah, I guess
And
that's
maybe
it.
you
I
can
just
go
give
and
them the
see.
loaves.
You give them the
Um,
loaves. What about the water pump? Is it of any significance?
mm, I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it's not. I just feel it there,
Okay.
out in the yard.
And what are you feeling?
I think I have a lot of compassion for them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be
Compassion.
here.
Very good.
I don't know. If they're a poor family or orphan children. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh no, yes, here it is. It's I think I get the sense that their father, I don't know about a mother, but their father is, he's like a drunk, and he's either drinking or upstairs sleeping it off, that kind of thing. And so that's why they need help. He's neglecting them.
I see. Do you know their father?
Um, I'm not sure. I don't think he's a relative. I think he's just someone I know from, like a family that lives around here. And so I know
Okay.
about them, but I don't get the sense that we're related.
Can you tell me a little bit about the place you live and about your life, your house, your family?
I feel like my home is it's like straw, I guess. So it's like a thatched kind of straw, little single story sort of style. There's some type of makeshift chimney. It seems like it seems weird to me that these two go together, the thatched straw body of the house with the like a stone chimney, but that's there, and it's not very big. Um, maybe I live alone. No, it seems like there's there's the suggestion of others. There's another adult and some smaller bodies. Like, it just feels like the presence of others is just like, I can feel their sort of like energy, but I can't see it or know. I don't know if it's a husband or some other relation, but there's okay, yes, maybe it is a husband, and I want to say like maybe we have 3 of our own children, and let's see, he has some type of job. I don't think he's a farmer. It's like he has a trade, oh gosh, what are they called, the men, who do the smithing with metal.
Mm-hmm.
It's something with his hands like that. I think that might be it. Um, yes, but let's see. I I guess that must be the significance of the night. He shoes their horses. That must be what it is. It
Mm-hmm.
feels like that's what it is.
See.
Um, I can't see my children. I don't know where they are. I feel like there's 3. I I don't know if they're there in the home or what. Just the suggestion that there's 3 children.
Okay. And what does this man call you? Do you have a name that he calls you by?
It's like um like this just sounds weird, like Alistrade, something like that. Something.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And how old are you, Alistrade?
41, I think.
Mm-hmm. 41. And why is it that you're showing us this scene today? Okay, very good. And I would like for you to close that scene and to go to another scene in that life, something significant. I'll count from 5 to 1, 5, allowing the images to come, 4, drifting through space and time, 3, to another event in that life, 2, and 1. Where are you now?
I'm I got the suggestion of like a goblet on a table that's covered with a cloth. It seems like I'm inside, but this isn't, it seems finer than the little home that I saw before. If I had to guess, I think maybe we've been invited to eat with like the Lord of the village. Feels uh, like a big hall, and it's kind of dark inside, but it's lit with fires and like in fireplaces, and there's wooden beams, and um, hmm,
Who else is with you?
yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm there with my husband. Yes, I think so. I think it must be us together.
Mm-hmm.
And mm, there's the knight and his master, and I can't tell how big of a party it is. How many people are there? But it feels like there's other people, and I think I just feel uncomfortable. Uh, I'm not used to this, but it is, like an honor to be invited. So we are there, and my husband is, he's doing his best to um, not show that he is also ill at ease because of the difference in our status. Um, okay, I think that they want to talk to him about making swords.
Mm-hmm.
They, yeah, I think so. I don't know why I'm there with him for that. But I just see an image of a sword, and I think that they think his work is good enough. He can make he I don't know if he's made swords before, if he's made other weapons, or if they want him just to try. I just see an image of a sword in my mind's eye. It's a very fine sword. So maybe maybe they're commissioning a singular sword for the knight or the master. Okay, I guess for the knight. It has like a jewel in the hilt. Mm, I think my husband feels uncomfortable because he doesn't want to disappoint them. He's afraid of what will happen if he doesn't deliver. But he can't say no, and so it just seems like the knight carries on with drinking and eating, and I don't know what else after that.
And do you get a sense of the language that is being spoken?
I just heard Dutch, but I wouldn't be able to speak it for you. I don't think I can't hear it. I don't hear anything. But they told me that right when you were asking.
Do these people, the knight and the lord, do they speak the same language as you?
Yes, I think we all speak the same language.
Okay,
They're
very
from
good.
here. They're not outdoor or from, outside of our country or wherever it is that we live.
Okay, very good. I would like for you to close that scene and move to another scene, something significant in the life of that woman. 5, drifting through space and time. 4, allowing the images and emotions to come. 3, closer and closer. 2, and 1. Where are you now?
I feel, oh, this is what it is. I get it. Okay, so I think we're at a joust. I think the sword was for the knight to use in some type of like jousting. I see like the sort of hat that a queen might wear. It's not a crown. It's like a cone shape with a tassel on the top. That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
seeing when we first entered the scene. So it's that type of attire. And I think we're able to watch. We're able to see what's happening with the sword. Um, so he must have been able to make it
Mm-hmm.
uh, successfully. I don't know if I can quite make out the battle or the fight. It's I see the horse. He rides a black horse, and it's draped in like I have no idea what you call it. The sort of like the horse is wearing like that big thing draping over it, not the saddle or the
Mm-hmm.
other gear, like a fancy thing that has like gold embroidery kind of looping
Mm-hmm.
all around the outside edge. So he's wearing that, and oh gosh, not sure what's happening next. I feel like I don't know if it's the woman or if I'm feeling energy in my legs, like just I don't know, just tension from the excitement. I think my husband and I are nervous. We want to make sure we want the sword to be good enough And if the night wins, then it also reflects well upon my husband's workmanship. So it has to make it through the fight, but then also if he does win it, it'll look even better. I feel so nervous. Let's see, I can't tell what's happening. There's I think there's blood. Someone has fallen. I think it's the opponent. I think they're showing me it's the white horse, so it's not our knight. It must be the other one. So we he was able to win. And he's just holding the sword high now. And I can see the sunlight hitting the jewel. And there's clapping, and I still feel nervous. I still feel like very tense, and I don't know if it's just the residual energy.
Well, connect with that feeling, that energy. Focus on it and tell me what it's all about.
I'm not sure. I feel like because our knight wins, like he gets to pick a lady, so he gets to pick somebody from the village to take to bed, and I think he chooses me. I think that's what it is. So
I see.
that seems so horrible, and I don't know if I'm just choosing that because
Let's close that scene and skip to the next scene and see what happened.
it's something to do with my hair. He really likes my hair. I think that's why he was drawn to me. He noticed my hair. Initially, that first time when he was, or that scene when he was riding through, but I couldn't see him looking at me because he had the helmet with the visor over his eyes, and then of course he noticed me that time at the dinner in the Lord's house, and it feels like we're just in a room, like it's like a small castle of the Lord's house, and we're in some type of bed, or sitting. Maybe we're not on the bed yet, I don't know, and he's just touching my hair. He doesn't feel unkind. I don't sense violence from him.
Does he seem familiar to you?
maybe, yes, maybe, I think he might be, it's weird, but I think that it does happen, and
And how do you feel about that?
I think I have mixed feelings. I was very, very nervous, but as we got into it, I could see that even though he chose me and it seemed so wrong, um, he he was very gentle, and it wasn't unpleasant. So now I think that I I think that I have mixed feelings. I think that it's hard not to think about, um, it's hard not to think about him now that I know what he's like underneath the armor. I've seen how he really is. And I, uh, I don't know if this is an assumption on my part. I think I do get pregnant from this, but it's impossible to know really if it's him or my husband. Um, I think, I think, I think my husband is, he's not happy about it. I think that he, he knows, he can tell I didn't dislike it, that it wasn't horrible for me. So now he feels insecure. Um, Not that he wanted me to suffer, but it's just a difficult situation for everyone. But the knight was greedy. I mean, he's not a bad man, but he was, greedy, and he shouldn't have chosen me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like there's discord now with my husband, and it just like slowly kind of creeps in, and it's unpleasant, and he's insecure, and but yeah, I get the feeling like it's a fourth child now, and I don't know what this means. I was seeing this earlier too during the fight with the knights, or the joust, or whatever you want to call it. Um, there's something having to do with like a right angle shape. I don't know, literally like a corner, a right angle. I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
don't
just
know.
focus
It's weird.
focus on it and see what it's all about.
I think I think it's some type of it's like it's either like the frame of a stockade or like a hangman's noose. It's something like that, I think, is what it is. And um, I don't know which one it is. Um, hmm, it just keeps flashing back and forth between someone in this stockade and also the noose.
Can you tell what it's used for?
I see a man holding an axe, and wearing the big hooded cloak, like you see the one who's carrying out the sentence, like who's going to chop off the person's head. And so they just showed me that, but still I can't tell who's being held. Like, is it me? Or my husband? I don't know.
How old are you now?
I got 47 first and then 43. I don't know. So a little bit later.
And how are you feeling?
Something's not right. I think something has happened. Okay, I think it is me. I think I am the one being put to death, but I don't know what I've done. No. I'm I can see the sunlight shining on the wheat now. That's all I can see. I can
What
feel
is going on through your mind?
I can feel my hands and my head. In a stockade, I'm so afraid. I'm so sad.
What has happened that has led you to this event?
I'm trying to see. I can't. I need a moment.
That's okay. You can just go back in time a little bit and see what happened that has led you to be in this situation.
I think I'm seeing the it's like a stone house. It feels like the house of where those children lived that I fed in the beginning. I think I know. Um I think I don't know how I know or if they ask for help. I think I go inside the house and the father is he's raping one of the girls, one of his own daughters. And I think that I think I kill him. I think that's what it is. I do something to his head. And I'm not trying to kill him, but it happens all the same. And that's why it's not okay for a woman to kill a man here. It's not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Very good. And now that you know what happened, I want you to close that scene and go back to the last day of your life, counting from 5 to 1, 5, allowing the images to come, 4, 3, connect with the emotions, 2, and 1, and be there now. And tell me, what are your emotions, your thoughts?
I don't want to die. I didn't do anything wrong. That man, he should be the one up here, not me.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been killed for doing what he did. He deserved this, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What happens next?
my husband is so angry. He won't have me to take care of our children. He's so angry that this has happened, and he's upset too, but he's mostly angry. That's all he can feel right now. And
And as you see this husband of yours, do you recognize him from the life of Brianna?
I think it's my husband now. I think it is.
I see. Very good. Now go fast forward to the last moment in that life, the last breath you take, the last thought on your mind before you disconnect from your body.
It's the wheat. It's what I'm looking at. I just look at the sun shining on the wheat. It's beautiful. It's the last thing I see, and it's it. They do carry through with the execution. That's it. It seems just so unimaginable, so tragic, so awful. I didn't deserve this.
Now what happens next? Can you see your body?
Yes.
Very good. And how are you feeling in this moment?
I think I'm relieved that it's over. I was so afraid to die like that. It seems so awful. Oh, but it's done. It's over. So
And now, as you have left your body, what happens to your soul?
I don't feel like I stay there. I think it's okay. I feel like I know to move on, and I'm being beckoned away. It's okay. I feel at peace. It's a very nice contrast to the the fear that I had before I died. So it feels a lot better already, and I I it's not light that I see, but I feel I feel beings like yeah, they're telling me like white angel wings. So they're telling me there's angels guiding me and soothing me.
I see.
So yeah, it's okay
And
now.
now that you are with these angels, feeling relieved, I want you to look back on that life of that woman who died such a tragic death and see what that was all about. What was her mission? What was the lessons to be learned?
I think she cares a lot for the children, just like Brianna has in this life. So she will do anything to help them. And she 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 sympathizes with the plight of the child, you know. She knows that they are more than just children. They have so much potential and they're so smart and beautiful. And she was only trying to help. She
Very good.
it's
And
just the children. That's all. She loves them.
that's wonderful. And why is it that she feels so strong about children?
I don't know if it's another past life. I just feel like it's part of her mission. It's like a common thread to help children.
It's part of her mission.
Yeah,
That's very good.
I think so.
Now, Brianna was asking about the source of her headaches, if it had anything to do with a past life. Does it perhaps have something to do with the way she died in that life?
Yes, I think this is it.
I see. Now, is there anything we can do to relieve her from that pain that is reminding her of that death and the accident? It's been a long, long, long time. Perhaps she's ready to let go of that pain, that reminder. Are we ready to release that pain and transmute it?
Yes.
Very good. I would like for you to focus on that area in your body and just tell me what it feels like, what it looks like, what it reminds you of.
It feels like there's a foreign object in there, like something hard. So that must be the blade of the axe. That's what it feels like.
Mhm.
Um, and it's causing pressure, pressure on the nerves and the headaches. And it's just the, the pain. Uh, just all of the fear that I had at the time of execution just stored in my neck.
Very good. Now allow yourself to let go of that fear and that tension, and we will call upon all benevolent forces with us today to help you remove that reminder of that axe in your neck and all the pressure and all the fear. And I want you to imagine letting go and just removing all of that. And sending it back to the universe to be transmuted. Take as long as you need. Just pulling it out, pulling, releasing, letting go. And healing that area that has been damaged.
Okay, I think it's out.
Very good. Wonderful. And now I would like for you to fill up that space with whatever you want to put in place. What would that be?
Just white light. White light.
White light. Wonderful. Now allow the white light to come in and fill it up all the way, shining brightly, bringing such a wonderful feeling of relief. Filling it up all the way.
I think it's better. I think it's good now.
Very good. And now we're going to seal off this area and we won't let anything bad enter from that place anymore. Very good. And now I would like for you, as I count from 5 to 1, to drift through space and time and go to another lifetime that is significant, that has an impact on the life of Brianna. 5, allowing the images to come. 4, connecting to the emotions. 3, coming closer and closer to something significant. And 1, where are you?
I don't know. I'm just out walking. I see my feet like man's feet, maybe in boots, and I have like a long robe, long. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. It's the ground seems muddy, maybe. Okay, I'm seeing a knight's helmet now again.
Mm-hmm. And who is wearing the helmet?
I don't know. I just saw the helmet kind of coming out of the blue. I can't picture it in anyone yet.
Mm-hmm. What are you feeling?
Well, let's see. I think I'm going somewhere and I just, I have like a shovel. I'm holding a shovel, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, um,
Where are you going?
I'm not sure I see the outline of some type of ruler they're wearing. It's like an embroidered short cape, so like the kind that comes down to like your wrists. And
Mm-hmm.
I see that. And um, let's see. I think they're sitting down. And okay, it's a man, like a bald, like white man with a long white beard, and he's holding something too. He's holding like a staff, and underneath the short cape, it's he's also wearing, like me, like a long, it's like a robe type attire. Um, um, I think his boots are pointier than mine, though. My clothing is more
Mm-hmm.
plain, and I think he has either a ring or multiple rings on his fingers, and the hand not holding the staff is resting forward on his knee, and he is wearing a crown. Okay, so I see the crown now, and um, mm, not sure what I'm doing there.
Do you still have the shovel with you?
I do, and I don't know why I've not left it, why I would need it to come talk to him.
Who is this man?
He's like he's a king, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
like a king of a small land. Um, mm, I see I see the top of a tent now, so
Mm-hmm.
like a pointy tent with a little spire and gold around it. So it's like an outdoor tent. Uh, so yeah, so it's like he's sitting outside of it, and
Now I want you to focus on your body. Tell me, are you young or old?
I feel, I guess middle-aged. Middle-aged. I don't know. Maybe in my 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit older. I feel like I'm a good size. Like I'm a little tall. I'm not a skinny man. I'm kind of broad and muscular, and I
Mm-hmm.
like from working hard.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, okay, wait. I think I'm seeing a monk's robe. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm some type of religious person. I don't know if it's a monk or a priest or what it is, but yeah, I have a belted sort of tunic with a hood, and it's brown, and there's things stuck in the belt. I don't know, different stuff. There's like maybe a key and like those long ornate iron keys and just other things like stuff you'd carry in your pockets if you had them, like I don't know, like there's a dagger, maybe, I don't know what else. Just seems like I'm carrying stuff in my belt.
Can you tell me what you came to do with this king, what you came to talk to him about? Was he talking to you directly?
I can't tell. It feels as though something has happened to our crops and I'm asking for help. We need assistance. Yeah, that's, I think, what it is. Something's happened.
I see. And what happens next?
This is weird, but they're showing me now a rose, like a singular rose with a straight stem. What is that?
Focus on that rose.
Oh gosh, I don't know. This doesn't seem related. It seems like maybe this has to do with my religious order. It seems like the thorns of the rose, they're showing me like the crown of thorns that was put on Jesus's head when he was crucified. I think that's what they're trying to tell me with it. So it's something to do with that. Yeah, it must be something to do with my order that I belong to. It's yeah, I don't know what else.
What happens next as you are with this king?
I see like sacks of grain, but they seem to be open. But there is still grain inside. So I think he must know. I think he knows what's happened.
Well, I'd like you to close this scene and move ahead in time just a little bit to a point where you can understand better what happened.
I see just like a rod that you'd see like a royal banner hanging off of. I see that. Okay, here we go again with the knight. There's his knight holding holding the king's banner, and I just see the horse kind of prancing around, and okay, that's what it is. That's why the grain sacks are open. So I can go up and I can scoop out the grain I need it myself, I guess. And yeah, and fill some sacks. And it's still not enough, but it's something. It's something. I I'm holding, okay, I've got them tied now, sacks of grain to like a stick, like I'm holding it across my upper back and I'm balancing it as I walk back.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like coarse linen or burlap, type sacks. And I'm just walking through grass. And
Where are you going?
well, I know I'm taking it back to where I live, but feels like I stopped to rest by a tree. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing this big, sort of black, gnarled tree with lots of twisty branches. I guess, do I just stop to rest? I'm getting a drink of water. That's what it is. So I set it down and I get a drink of water. There's a little stream there. Um, mm,
Do you have a name?
mm, maybe Francis?
Francis?
Maybe
Very good.
Francis.
Is that the name you've always had,
Mm,
or is it the name you've acquired as a monk?
mm, I I don't know. I might have had a different name as a child, but I don't remember what it is. Um, mm, I don't know. I've forgotten.
Okay. We can go back in time to a moment when Francis was just a little boy and see what his name used to be. 5, going back in time, 4, 3, when he was just a little boy, 2, and 1. How old are you now?
4 or 5,
4 or 5.
and and I have like straight, like straw-colored hair, and
Mm-hmm.
I think my name is Tobin or Tobias. Tobe something,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And where do you live? Do you have a family?
I do. I have mm, I have a grandmother who takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a grandmother, but there's lots of other people around, like in our village or wherever we live. So we're all like one big family, but but I think it's my grandmother, and I think I have a dog. Um, I have a little dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Do you have any siblings?
mm. 2. I'm seeing the number 2. I can't see them,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're there. Oh no, like maybe a boy and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a boy and a girl.
Are they older than you
Mm,
or younger?
well, I know one's older. I don't know if I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
middle. It almost feels like they're twins.
Mm.
So they must, I think maybe they're both older. Yeah, they look a lot like each other.
Mm. I see.
They look like, yeah, like a pair, like they're a set, they belong together.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be twins, yeah.
Do they seem familiar to you? Do they seem like people you know from the life of Brianna?
I think so. I think the boy is.
I'd like you to close that scene and go to another significant event in the life of Francis or Tobias, going through space and time. 5, 4, allowing the images to come. 3, closer and closer. 2, to a significant event in that life. And 1.
I think I'm being shown the inside of a church, like a small chapel, and I
Mm-hmm.
think it's when they're making me a priest. They're doing some type of
Mm-hmm.
ritual. Um, uh, I just see hand gestures, and I know I'm kneeling in front of someone. It seems like these monks have that. They shave off the top of their head so that you just have the ring of
Mm-hmm.
hair around. And I see a cross. I'm holding a cross. I'm holding a cross, and I'm kneeling, and I have my head bowed. And so they're just, I guess, kind of like anointing me, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And how old are you?
17 maybe? 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone else there with you? People that you know?
Um, hmm, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel as though there's a lot of people. It's a private ceremony. It's
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother might be there. I'm not sure. Maybe she's waiting outside.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. She has to wait outside. Um, but it's just us. It's just the members of the brotherhood, whatever it is. Just a
Mm-hmm.
few of us, not a big crowd. Um, but I think I'm excited. I think I feel good about this. Um,
Excited.
it seems like the right choice for me. I I want
Very
to
good.
serve my community, and this feels right.
Very good. And now I'd like you to close that scene and move to another scene in that life, to a significant event, something that has an impact on Brianna, perhaps. 5, 4, closer and closer. 3, allowing the feelings, the emotions. 2, allowing the images to come. And 1, where are you now?
I feel like I'm with a Pope type character. I'm seeing like that short cape again, and I don't know if it's the same man from the beginning, if that man was like the religious leader rather than just the king of the land. I'm seeing that again. It seems like it's telling me the status of the individual, that particular piece of
Mm-hmm.
clothing. So,
And how old are you now?
51, maybe. 51.
51, maybe?
Hmm.
And what is happening?
I don't know, but I'm being shown a tool like a saw that has like the triangular blade, and then the grip is like circular at the end. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm being shown that. What is this for? I don't know. Oh, okay. So maybe we're doing work. We're doing stuff. Maybe we're building for the church, or we're doing something, some type of project that involves like building for the church, like I don't know if this is something else besides the little chapel that I saw, or what, but we're
Who is with
helping.
you?
I have one of my brethren. His name is we feel close to each other. He's a good friend. His name, it begins with an A, something like Altreus, or that's not exactly it, but it's something like that. And so hold on. I can't tell if it's a specific project, what it is exactly, why the saw matters. I think it's just symbolic. We're helping build the foundations of the church.
Mm-hmm.
We are, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, the foundation of the church
Okay,
to, yeah, make it strong, and just what we do, whatever is necessary to strengthen the church, to make it a bigger presence, something like that.
very good. And can you tell me perhaps what language it is that you're speaking in this lifetime?
I think it's French.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'm not as sure as before. I'm not certain.
What
Mm,
does it sound like?
hmm. I don't know if I can't hear it being spoken. I just had the word
Mm-hmm.
French come to me just like before. So, mm,
And do you know what century you live in?
um, yes, it's in the 11th century. So like in the sometime in the 1000s, I think, or
Mm-hmm.
1000th year.
Very good.
That's what it feels like. And they're
Mm-hmm.
showing me the knight now has different armor. It's like chainmail armor, and it's
Mm.
simpler a little bit.
What is the significance of this night in your life?
I don't know. I I wonder if it's just The night is literally like the herald of change. So
Mm-hmm.
when I see the night, I know that things are changing. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right. So the night that I've been seeing, it just signifies movement. You know, things are changing now, and there's new things and new perspectives coming, new information. It
And
just
how is
feels
it that
like,
things are changing?
hmm, it just seems like I take on more of a leadership role. I think that's what it is. So I take responsibility for going to collect the grain, and
Mm-hmm.
um, seems like I must be more in charge. So that burden is on me now to provide maybe and ensure safety.
Very good. Now I would like you to disconnect from that scene. I will move to the last day of your life, the life of Francis. 5, going through space and time. 4, to the last day of your life. 3, 2, and 1. How old are you?
67 maybe. Mm.
67. What is happening to you?
I think I'm lying in a bed, and
Mm-hmm.
I see hands up like in a prayer pose. So there's people praying around
Mm-hmm.
me. They're praying for me. I don't know if I'm ill
Do you know
or
these people?
hmm it feels like there's women from the village that I know, and also some of my brothers, the priests.
Mm-hmm.
They're all there. It's
And how are you feeling?
feel
What emotions do you have?
hmm. I don't feel anything. I don't feel upset.
Mm-hmm.
I just maybe it's just old age. I just feel tired. It doesn't feel very dramatic. There is
Mm-hmm.
some sadness, I think, a little bit, but even so, not terribly so. Just the passing of life. Just that's it.
Very good. And what is on your mind as you're lying there?
I see a cross.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I think I'm at peace because I know um, that the Christ died for our sins, and I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear.
Wonderful. And now take me to the last moment in that life, your last breath, and tell me what it is you experience as you take your last breath.
I'm kind of like gasping and choking a little bit. It's sort of like that death rattle you hear about.
Mhm.
I think I'm relieved to be free of that body. It feels like a relief. I think I had trouble breathing. Yeah, I think I did. I think I had trouble breathing, and so it's a relief to not feel that anymore.
Do you know why you had trouble breathing?
Hmm. I'm hearing pneumonia. So I did have something, pneumonia. Yeah, that's what it is.
I see. And now
Okay.
that you have left your body, I want you to tell me what it is you're seeing and feeling.
I feel already, I know that I'm going to the light. I feel surrounded in white light. I feel completely submerged in it, and I'm there's it, there's beings there. It's one of them is one is Jesus, but I don't know, I can't make out the other one. I know they're familiar to me, but I can't. It just feels like an angel. Just feels like an angel. But they're appearing in sort of like a physical persona with so I can see their bodies and their faces, and with long flowing robes, and just feel the love and the connection, and I feel them
Wonderful. How
smiling at
can you
me.
communicate?
It's just,
Oh, that's beautiful. And can you communicate with them?
mm. I think Jesus is holding out his hand to me, gesturing that I should come close. And I feel like he's speaking inside my head, but I'm not, I don't know what the words are. It just feels like welcome home. Welcome home.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And now, evaluating that life, how have you done? Did you do well? Did you achieve what you came to achieve?
It was a simple life. I, it was connecting with spirit through a religious framework. So
Mm-hmm.
I was able to integrate with a religious framework, just an established sort of set of goals and rules. But I still felt close to God, and I was able to integrate the two successfully. And by
Mm-hmm.
doing so, by not only living the life of a religious leader, but one who truly cared and was connected, I was able to help my people. I think I was very successful, but I had greater leverage because I joined that church.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a helpful tool so that I could help the
Very
people
good.
and everyone could benefit.
And what would be the message for Brianna that she can take from this life?
I'm kind of laughing. I heard the word stability. I guess
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm not sure how to put it into words. It's kind of like I can do the same thing in this life. I can have structure and traditional framework, but I can still be who I am and whatever brings me joy, and it will all flow together. It doesn't have to be not separate, but having the structure gives space for the energy to flow, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
literally there's something about that. So even like a physical structure, the energy flows, let's say for example, like in the doors and and through the windows and such. So there's something about the structure, so both physical and metaphorical, that allows for the energy to flow. So when I create structure, when I have a strong foundation, I can still tap into my source. And I do wonder, maybe that's what's happening with the hypnosis. I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe I have to learn it first. I have to learn it, and then the energy will flow through naturally, and I won't have to think about it as much anymore.
Very good. And what about this energy that Brianna was feeling in her sacral chakra? What is that about?
I'm seeing again the image of the sword, going back to the first life, the same
Mm-hmm.
sword. But it's brilliant. It's like it has a light around it. Let me see. feel like I'm holding the sword. I'm holding the sword.
Where are you when you're holding the sword? Are you in a human body?
I don't know. Now I'm seeing like this is weird. It's like just some like symbolic images. So it's like the tree. Oh, sorry, no, the sword is like the trunk of a tree, and so I see the branches coming off the sides, and
Mm-hmm.
hold on. I don't know. This feels like a stretch, but maybe they're showing me that I am the sword. It's like a flowering sword, and the jewel is in or near the sacral chakra, and the green represents growth, but it's like I am the sword. I'm the flowering sword. I am. Also, too, I've seen this image before multiple times. I've been told that I am like, oh gosh, I don't know if you read tarot cards, Bonnie, but one of them, or if you know them, one of them, oh, which one is it? It's like they're showing me I'm like all of the suits combined. So like the sword combined with the wands and the pentacles and the chalice. So it's everything combined.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I don't know.
And what does that mean?
I don't know.
Would you find
what
out
does it?
today?
Hmm.
Or will you
Ha.
find out
They're telling me
later?
no. They're telling me
I
no.
see.
Here and no.
Okay. So what is it that you should know today? What you should find out?
Just. I don't know. I just. It feels like I have strength. Like there's a strength here, and I also heard the word intellect, so using my
Mm-hmm.
intellect, but it's very vague. I don't know.
And what is it that
They're
you need to
showing.
do with this strength
Mm-hmm,
and this intellect?
I think it's shining a light because they showed me again the light, like the halo around the sword. It's something to do with the light that is projected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's shining a light. Shining a light.
Wonderful. Do you feel that we are complete for today, or is there anything else you would like to address?
Hmm. No, we are complete, I think. Yes.
Wonderful.